叫姓杨，我是大汉语系协会副会长。今天发表题目是韩国律师业务判委会邮报。There's some misunderstanding, but we are just in Hong Kong there is no issues regarding authorities, but in Korea there are some issues about the authorities, and also I think it's very good information about the salary. Thank you for that. Just for the effective the procedure of this presentation, I would like to speak in English, and all the panel sessions will get some assistance from the and I think a little we are just behind the schedule, and I should make it short as but it's, you are very a little curious about why just we have chosen this kind of issues. But currently the scope of practice area is very hot issue. Also, authority arrangement also there is a very hot issue, because currently there are several events happening. One is amendment of Patent Agent Act, because patent agent challenge, just they wanted to expand their scope of business practice area almost into the scope of lawyer work, and therefore that is a problem. And as also Korean Bar Association is currently that is a very important issue. And the second one is there are some kind of serious as reference. I think that's fine. And also the ex-judge has a lot of almost 5 million US dollars for just a simple Jeopardy. And also another prosecutors also involved in this case. And both of them, many people, including both of ex-judge or ex-prosecutors, was criminally tried. And that is and therefore it's currently just we are very concerned about the views of our ex-judges, ex-judges taking advantage of his previous career. But I think you are not so interested in these issues because you do not have any ex-judge. Because I heard that yesterday when I met the ex-justice, he told me that when some lawyers are appointed as judge, he should submit some kind of affidavit that he will never engage in private practice as a lawyer, and therefore it's not your problems, but our country. So we have some serious problems and under hot discussion, and we are thinking about some judicial reform. And the last one is very interesting Supreme Court cases, which ruled that continuous fee arrangement in the criminal case is void because it's against social order. But I know that you in your jurisdiction, continuous fee arrangement in criminal cases strictly private, but in Korea it's so far. So Supreme Court's position is they allow had allowed the continuous fee arrangement in criminal case, but suddenly the Supreme Court changed its issue.
못 물어본 것 같아요, 못 물어본. 딴 이야기를 하면 시간을 못 잡아요.
Yeah, I stick to the previous material, and and therefore the scope of the practice area was provided by the Article 3 of Lawyers Act, and they are divided 3 parts. And as you may be aware, that Hong Kong is a two-lawyer system, barrister and solicitor. But in Korea, it's like we just attorneys are very limited number of lawyers, and therefore we produce various agents in the various sections, and patent agent, tax agent, and etc. And therefore, currently it's like there is some very hot issues, like as I mentioned before, amendment of Patent Agent Act, and currently it's like, for example, United States, they are not represented client for the trademark case, but in Korea they are allowed to do so. But lawyers do not do that unless lawyers are registered as a patent agent, and also they are specially represent client before the court in case of patent nullification case. But they are just more expanded the scope of business area, and therefore there is so serious problems. And recently we just amended the Patent Agent Act, and also you are passing the amendment of enforcement decree of the Patent Agent Act. As you may see, the trademark applications and the copyright related work, also patent agent is not clear under the Korean laws and regulations, but they engage in this kind of work, and that is a problem. And also, tax agent work is previously without limitations you are engaged in the tax agent work, but just to change the laws and the regulations, and therefore without passing the tax agent examinations, lawyers is not able to engage in agent work. That is a problem. And also another certified real estate broker is also a hot issue in Korea. And it means like whether or not lawyers engaged in this kind of certified real estate agent work is possible or not. Because we think this is a kind of legal work, but it's like the Korean Supreme Court case, Supreme Court, they have different opinions, and we are challenging it. And also it's like there are many challenges from the other related legal professions, especially administrative agent. It's like, for example, former ministers, just they open the office as an administrative agent, and they play a main role as for some administrative legal matters, and they hire or just hire those lawyers, and then it's like it's a little and in the aid of the lawyers, and therefore that poses some serious missing serious problems. And the last one is alternative arrangement. Yeah, yes, because currently it's like there is a United States. There is some saying judge is the best job. In Korea, it's like judge is the not only best job but also best career for the other opportunity, business opportunity, and therefore that is a kind of they are just taking advantage of his career, his status as a judge, and also layman, just thought that some kind of perception that there is some kind of links between ex-judge and current judge. Current judge normally is a junior or the fellows when the ex-judge was a judge, and therefore some problems. And we are just try to think about the judicial reform as well. And also interesting is like contingency fee. There is a very it's like a very surprising Supreme Court cases. Yeah, we fully understand the spiritual spirit and spirit for such a case, but it was done very rapidly. for example, this is contingency arrangement in the criminal cases, the Supreme Court decisions. And so far, contingency arrangement in the criminal case has been valid. But suddenly, last year, the Supreme Court declared that contingency arrangement is in the criminal case is no longer valid because it's against the public policy. But previously, it was done case by case, and then some is unjustifiable some problems. Then just the case is like a fee arrangement, fee continuous fee or the fee agreement between client and the lawyers has been is void. But suddenly, that's the court Supreme Court declared that in generalized that the contingency arrangement in criminal cases is void. And therefore, our organization, our associations, like some kind of challenging this decision based on it's like we just allege that this is unconstitutional because it's a kind of violation of the equality. It's quite the situation is different in Korea, and some kind of every system has pros and cons, and some conditional piece arrangement is sometimes is inevitable. But anyhow, the interesting is like currently we are wait and see the outcome of the constitutional court. Also, according to the current Korean regulations, any court decision cannot be challenged before the court. But it's unlike the German legal system, and therefore, but it's and also we just challenged this decision for the Korean Supreme Court, and also we want to see the outcome of the Constitutional Court because any exercise of judicial power should be put into the strict scrutiny of the judicial body. Either it's a constitutional court, and it's we at this moment we cannot know the outcome, but we want to see the outcome. And just to wrap up, just to summarize, this is currently we have several events happen, and these issues are very controversial and a very hot issue. And also, we would like to get some constructive comments or inputs if possible. Yeah, because I just maybe some content is that was not written in the materials, but just maybe you can see the presentation materials at the reference. And thank you for time and